What's going on, everybody? So today in the bow hunting world, we're really lucky to have really an endless amount of options when it comes to gear. When it comes to arrows, broadheads, brands of bows, types of bows, releases, stabilizers, sights, everything. We have an endless amount of options. When I first started bow hunting 20 years ago, there wasn't that many options, and a lot of the options, unless you wanted to spend a bunch of money, weren't that great. Nowadays, even a cheaper bow is probably better than the expensive bows we were shooting back in the day, which is great. That's awesome. I love that we have an endless amount of options. There's something for everyone, for everyone's different shooting style. You can find something for you that works for you, which is great. The problem that I see with that, though, is there's just, with social media and just media in general now, there's just, with the hunting media, you're just constantly getting these products pushed in your face. And I see a lot of guys switching their gear up just to switch it up because their favorite influencer uses this kind of broadhead or uses this brand of bow. They'll go buy that brand of bow or that brand of broadhead or arrow, or because that's their favorite influencer uses that and says it's great. Or they just get this boredom of, I'm going to go try something new because I see these new broadheads. I'm going to go try those. And that's great. But I guess I'm old school in the fact that, I've been shooting the same Mathews No-Cam HTR for, 9-10 years now. I've used the same release for probably 6 or 7 years. The same stabilizer for probably 11 or 12 years. Same sight for about 11 or 12 years. Now, I tried a lot of different combinations up, but once I found what worked for me, I've stuck with it. Eventually I'll buy a new bow. Eventually I'll buy a new sight. But I have found in my personal experience, when I find a setup that I'm confident with, I use it for a long time because I'm confident in that setup. When a big buck walks in or a doe walks in, I don't have to worry about if my bow's going to hit where I want it to hit, or I don't have to worry about my confidence in my equipment because I'm very confident in my equipment. My equipment has proven over and over again to be effective, and I have proven to be deadly, I guess, in the deer woods with that equipment over and over again, which just is a confidence builder. I have no problem with guys going out and buying new equipment every year. That's great. If that's your thing, that's great. But if you're someone that doesn't have the money to do that, don't feel bad. Because if you find what works for you, use it. And if you don't have the money to go buy a new bow or a new set of broadheads or a new set of arrows, don't. Use what you got. Or if you're someone like myself that is maybe shooting an older bow or a really old bow and you're happy with it and people are giving you crap about it, don't worry about it, man. Shoot. In the end, shoot what you're comfortable with and what you're confident with. If you're confident with your setup, I got no problem with that. So what I'm getting at is, don't go out and buy new equipment because you feel pressure from your friends or from social media, or because you think that new equipment is going to make you a better shot with your bow because you're struggling and you're not accurate with your bow. If you're struggling shooting your bow and you're not accurate with it and you're not confident with it, a lot of times it's because you're not practicing enough, or you're not practicing properly, or there's something with your form or with your release or with your follow through. Like, there's a lot of boxes you need to check before you just go out and buy new equipment, that if you check those boxes, a lot of times you'll find you don't need the new equipment. You don't need the fancy equipment. You just need to learn how to shoot your bow properly. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Get out there, shoot your bow, do some hunting, enjoy the great outdoors, have some fun. All right, have a great day.